You are listening to the Argot Podcast, a collection of short stories from the archive of the Veteran Voices of Pittsburgh Oral History Initiative, a production of the Social Voice Project.
A shipment of those famous Missouri mules arrives at an Army remount station in the American Far West, and troopers have quite a time coaxing them into service. A 1,300-pound mule, fresh from the farm, has a mind of its own, as the soldiers soon find out. It's difficult to imagine this fellow under Army discipline, but give him time. He'll learn.
In the building of the Burma Road, they used Army mules, beautiful animals, very well treated. The movie Francis the Talking Mule, there was a Francis, and there was a mule, but he didn't talk. Every morning, he would come to our tent, he'd push the door, and there's a flap open, he'd look in. The big head, well, he was looking for handouts. We always gave him gum or candy or whatever, and he'd go to the next tent. He'd push his head in, and I'd say good morning. That the mules were very well treated. The order came that all these mules were to be sent to the Chinese, and the Chinese would take over. Well, the veterinarians knew what would happen to the mules. They would be worked to death, and then they would be used for food. So what they did, they declared they had hoof and mouth disease, and they had to be put to death. So I remember they made a big trench, very deep trench. All the mules were all dressed up and combed, and then they were marched down, and then they were all like attention. They seemed they knew. They were very quiet, very docile, but their heads went down like this, and they took the straps off. They had all their gear off with them. Then they played taps. Then the firing squad.
Aim! Fire!
I walked away from after that. But to see all the beautiful animals, they did the right thing. But to see that very appropriate ceremony with taps and all that was really nice.